Hello, welcome back. What are we waiting
Hi.
for?
Well, let's bring this back. Penis.
Mm,
Oh my god.
I didn't think we needed to do that, but here we are.
Where's the butts?
In
Nice.
what context?
Woo!
Seems
Okay.
like seems like Roll20 is liking you guys.
I mean, I'm going to use my
Watch me
dice. I
fuck
was
it
just
up.
curious.
I told you.
I'm going to turn off my video now because it's slowing down the stream. There we
Mm.
go.
Copyright.
Right. Is everybody ready?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I'm not, but let's go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah.
As
Last
I
we
said,
left our heroes.
improvisation is my almost forte.
Lilith
Last
looking
we
Alright,
awfully
left.
green.
Who wants to do the intro?
Ooh.
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember everything? Because I do.
Um,
I was
And if you
gonna
fuck-
say,
and if you-
like,
if you
I
fuck up-
can do it.
If you fuck
We-
I
up,
don't remember the important things, but I remember the important things.
yeah, I tend to remember everything. This is I just forget the important stuff. Or the
Don't
details.
remember stuff? No.
Okay, so we last left our heroes, Lilith, I don't know. We were heading to the Feywild to drop off Gray, or to bring her back to her family. And while we were walking in the middle of the road, Linmore got picked up by an owl. Vati was the only one. Eagle, whatever. Yeah. He has a name now. Vati was the only one freaking out because it's freaking weird that just a giant bird just took his companion, and everyone else was like, it's all right. And it was all right because it ended up being a, a ranger group that he could train in. And he did train, and he possibly has a love interest now. So you can finally get laid and be happy.
since when?
What? What are you talking about?
Wasn't that the girl? Or no?
What are you?
Since when
What
was
are you
this?
talking about?
What girl?
Oh,
He's talking about Linmar, I think, where Linmar had he was training with the other elf.
I was there by myself. That never mind. See, I remember everything.
You went back 2 episodes, but sure.
Linmar went by himself to train, and everyone else got a ride from the giant eagle. We got attacked by these giant owl bird things, and yeah, Lilith wanted to keep one as a pet, and Linmar came out of nowhere and saved us.
And
Vati,
killed by pet.
yeah, and Vati crapped himself in midair.
It's funny that you remembered stuff from my one shot better than you remembered stuff from the actual game.
I
Did you
mean,
watch the
Lidmar
one
might
shot
get
this time?
laid.
Yeah,
That's,
he was
important.
with us when we were doing the one shot. He was in the background listening in.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, you was.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Ryle didn't even remember, and he's the DM.
I apologize. I just have just.
No, well, I was too focused with Remy, and Jester was honestly just muted himself.
He was a quiet boy and was playing games.
I didn't want to interrupt. Do I get inspiration?
Let me see. Let me see.
He really had a debate on that.
No. I just want to try out something new.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Trying new things always goes best.
He disconnects you from the voice call.
Let me see.
Honestly, I think I should just do the introductions.
I'm going to save inspiration for whenever I'm really impressed with your guys' RP. But for now, Jester.
You die. Wait a minute, what?
Let's see.
For now, Jester, you get
You get proficiency in dexterity saving throws. If you already have proficiency in dexterity saving throw, double that proficiency.
I don't know where to check that.
That sounds complicated.
yeah.
But that okay, we could work with that.
I'm looking at it. So you have a 2 right now because you have a -1 in dexterity.
Motherfucker, how?
You know what, Lilith? You need to stay quiet. You with your damn
So
mouth.
your dexterity right now is a 5.
All right, cool.
Dexterity saving throw now is a 5.
All right, sounds good.
Let's try that out. I'm trying something out.
I like trying things out. This is one time I didn't try this this meal my wife made, and she got mad at me. And I had to sleep outside.
Wife
We
or
didn't-
ex-wife?
My first wife, my ex-wife. Oh my god, don't get me started
Dude,
on her.
Remy,
Yes.
I really wish what was the song from Risk of Rain?
Con lentitud
Uh,
ponderosa.
Yes, I really wish it was playing right now for some reason because the beginning part works so well with this.
You ever seen a manicore? That's my ex-wife. Damn thing ugly.
Well, Ryle, if you want to, it's technically game soundtrack, and they can't copyright claim that very easily on videos. Because
easily.
because people have it in the background when they're recording videos. So
So we just gotta make sure we have noise.
I mean, don't listen to this Twitch, please.
No. I have respect for the guy. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Lidmar.
Is this fine?
That's fine. Sure.
Or should I play Despair and Triumph again?
I like that one.
This one?
Well, Despair and Triumph, I don't know if that matches the mood exactly.
I know that's why I was saying.
You should play what you think you should play.
You're the DM, Ral. You
Okay.
figure it out.
It's way too calming.
We do calming.
Or if you really want to go random, ask Peggy.
Puts on
Alright,
Dark
you guys
Defender.
landed on the forest floor. Now roll initiative as like 30 of those red-capped little fuckers jump out of the bushes.
Why
What
does
the hell?
everyone know more about my one-shot stuff than I do?
What one shot?
Don't worry about it.
Piggy. Right,
It's the
right.
meme.
Right.
It's the meme where like I only got 2 one-shots too. I got 1. You guys are getting one-shots.
So, after surviving your encounter with the monstrous birds, you have just rejoined with Linmar and are now just sitting there in this weirdly gradient forest. The environment around you is it's a colorful forest with different gradients of pink and purple with the leaves and the foliage.
Psychedelics.
Basically, it's odd because going from the tints of red and brown, not red and brown, red, orange, and brown from the autumn forest, this is completely new. The water around you is glittering and it's clear, but for some reason you can't see the floor. There are slews of colors with the wildlife creatures in the area, butterflies that aren't exactly camouflaged for their environment but look more imposing in the brightness of their colors. And as such, the trees around you are also bigger than normal. The trunks of just one tree alone takes about 5 of you surrounding it. And looking at the trees, they seem to be almost infused with magic for it to be able to sustain that sort of size. And Rex of him, after ripping the throat of one of the creatures, is now just cleaning himself in one of the pools.
It's not the same pool Vati washed his shit off of, right?
No.
Okay. Don't know if you saw that, but
Someone
Yeah,
say my name.
that pool, looking at it, has brown.
Must be the mud. I'm behind the bush changing clothes at the moment.
Something smells terrible. Anyways. There you go, Michelle.
shish.
I'm gonna walk up to Rex.
Rex is kind of like picking himself clean, and he raises his head to look at you.
So those were Kaipines.
Rex nods his head as he continues to go clean himself again.
How long were you fighting those creatures? I'm asking the rest of the group now. I go back.
It's kind of hard to tell when you're falling. I don't know.
You fell.
Yeah, damn things hit us sideways, knocked us over, and we were falling. And good thing Rex was able to catch us.
I was gonna
Last
say,
minute.
if you were falling, that wouldn't have gone well at all.
Oh no! And I come out of the bushes and I have like a new set of pants. It doesn't match my shirt at all.
It's bright pink. Matches the environment.
Yeah, some sprite while he was changing his pants splashed glitter on it too.
The hell was that?
How's everyone doing? Is everyone okay?
Been better.
I'm mostly intact.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't join earlier.
Well, you and Reverend came to help at the right time, so better late than never.
Reverend just looming behind
What
me.
the?
Follow the leader style. How's Gray, by the way?
Gray seemed to have gotten used to crazy shit, but she's definitely shaken up from falling.
May I suggest a long rest?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
I think we've been running on approximately 36 hours. It's hard to tell in this place because time doesn't really move, but...
You see Gray's like sitting on the ground, and she has her knees huddled up to her, and you see her kind of like nodding off.
A long rest would be good.
Well, let's get away from those things. Can I try to find a relatively sheltered area nearby?
Sure. You can roll me a survival check for that.
Specifically, I want to find a place where we will not be seen from above, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Oh, I love rolling high. What is this, survival? 23.
Okay. Going off away from the area about half a mile or so, there's a tree in which the roots are lifted off of the ground, so the tree kind of makes an archway with its roots. And it's a deep enough hole in it to accommodate most of you. You see in that hole there are like bones in there, but looking at the bones, they seem to be very old. and whatever has resided in here has come to pass and move on.
Well, I don't think we'll fit either of you in here. Looking at Rexavim and Reverend.
Definitely not with Rex. Rex alone is like half the size of this big tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say half the size of the tree. Never mind.
Yeah, no, this is a big tree. All of the trees around here are big.
Hmm. I thought you were gonna say half the size of the hole, and I was like, I mean, we can fit them.
No, Rex of them is big. The tree's about 20 foot tall-ish.
The tree?
Yeah, the tree is about 20 foot tall-ish and like 15 foot wide in diameter. Not 15,
Very.
sorry, 10.
I was gonna say that's a
10.
very like rectangular, like fat tree.
10 foot in diameter.
It's a tree. Well, I guess I'll go back and lead them to that place. I think I found a place we could stay.
Alright.
Might be a bit dusty. Maybe a few bones in our backsides, but we could handle it.
Go ahead and delete this.
We're taking a long rest, right?
That's the plan.
You can take a long rest. Oh, am I lagging?
No, you're not.
No.
You're
No.
fine. We're just
Okay.
nobody's talking.
Yeah, I said you can't take a long rest.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just didn't respond.
Mhm. All right, I will lead them back there.
You go ahead and lead them back there. About half a mile. Gray at this point is just kind of like getting dragged along by you, Lilith.
Oh no, I would pick her up and like carry her.
Yeah, you have her on her back right now.
Either like piggyback style or like just princess style. Is that the other one?
Yeah, no, she chose piggyback.
Okay.
It'll be piggyback style because she'll have her head on your shoulder and you hear her just gently breathing on your ear or on the nape of your neck as she has her head laid down.
I'll take the first 4 hours. Wake somebody up after that.
That sounds good.
I'll take a watch with you.
You need your rest, Fudgy.
I can wait till the rest of them get it first. Plus, I need to talk to you.
Fair enough. Reverend Rexavim, I don't know if you can sleep very easily here, but it might be a good idea to at least try. I'll try to keep an eye on you.
You see Rex of him just look at you, and he expands his wings to its full length, and with one huge flap of his wings, he jumps to the top of the tree.
He's a talker.
Meanwhile, Reverend is like looking at you and looking around the general area, and you're getting a sense that he wants to eat.
Yeah.
Do you even have to get a sense of that, or do you just know innately?
You know, you see his eyes are like darting, and it's looking for something.
Just stay
Find one of
close
those
by.
red capital fuckers.
Stay close by.
Cut.
If you see anything bigger than, well, everything's
Us.
bigger here. Just be smart about it.
Vermin just blinks at you, and he flies off into the air.
And I'll just do a song of rest as well, just to help just soothe everyone to relax a little bit.
By the way, Remy, roll a survival check for Reverend,
Yeah, sure thing.
because it is relatively dangerous.
Oh, buddy. Buddy, come on. What's your survival?
It dies.
Oh, buddy.
You should have high wisdom.
That's a 9.
Mm,
No, sorry, 11.
mm.
It's above a 10. Barely.
Okay. Vati, you were gonna do a song of rest?
Yeah, just to help the first few people to go to sleep.
Is that a d6 or what? Okay, d6.
Yeah.
Are you staying up the first watch with me, or are you going to join me on the second watch?
He said that he wanted to. He wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, is he staying up first watch, or is he joining the second watch?
I'll do the first watch.
Okay, cool. I'll kind
So
of...
he's going to stay up the first watch and then eventually sleep while you're still watching.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'll set myself out on the roots of the tree and just sit cross-legged and with my back against the tree looking out and trying to keep an eye out for things.
Alright. I'm just there, just strumming away, and at a certain point, whenever everyone's like somewhat rested, I'm gonna take out my whiskey, drink a little bit, kind of hand it over to Linmar, if he takes it or not.
I think I won't be drinking again anytime soon. Yes!
Bless you.
Linmar, I think we need to stay a little quiet, okay?
I was trying to hold it back as I was speaking. It was like right there behind my nose. I was like, hold it back, hold it back, hold it back. It didn't work. It did not work. I don't think I will be drinking again anytime soon.
Fair enough. I'll take a little swig, and after that, I'll light up a cigarette or a cigar.
You're just doing all the drugs. Jesus.
Yep, I'm fucking. Well. How was the training or whatever you went to do?
It was more than I expected.
You learned a lot?
Yes, I did.
Did that big old boss owl tell you anything?
He more pointed me in the right direction, but yes, he did.
Well, the sooner we get Gray to her family, the better.
Yes, that will be better.
Gonna rub my scruff a little bit and about when we were at my town, that whole situation was, I didn't mean for it to happen that way. I didn't mean to put Gray into that kind of situation. That's the last thing I wanted. Now I may have not been telling you the full truth about my family. It's been about 3 years since I've seen them. They had passed in an unfortunate fire. My wife, Lynette, my daughter, Madeline, and my son, Nicholas. And just coming back to that kind of coming back home and just seeing the house not there anymore, built over it. Then going to see them, just was a lot. I've been out and about just trying to find any kind of answers and just reasoning of why it had to happen to them, why they had to leave me, why wasn't I, part of it, and just that's why I left, and just trying to find answers, and ended up in that small town where you found me in. When you told me that you were looking for somebody that was causing a ruckus, and I just saw an opportunity to maybe, possibly find me some answers.
Hmm.
And honestly, I don't know if that's the case anymore, but just when we went back there, just it was hard, and I didn't want to bother anybody. So I thought maybe just being by myself, just like how it was before, just letting me deal with it. Just let it all out in the forest, and then those sons of bitches had to come over here and just ruin everything. There was just a lot that I didn't want to deal with that at the time. But yeah, I do apologize for the way I acted and just putting everyone in danger. But that's the full story.
Well, that is worse than I thought it was. It's a lot worse than I thought it was. You were very brave for even stepping foot into the town. I haven't been home in 40 years.
Oh, Remy.
Am I still here or am I not here?
You're still here.
You roboted it for me.
Oh, did I
Yeah,
robot for
same.
you guys?
Same, but
You did
Unfortunate.
robot for me.
Did you
but
hear
There
what
you
I
go.
said?
Yeah, you haven't been home in 40 years.
Cool, perfect.
That's longer than I've been alive.
You got family.
Doesn't matter if I do.
Mm.
What matters is I don't see myself going back. You chose to go back. Some would say you're stronger than I am. But, unfortunately, your time with us has made yourself a target. I know you didn't mean to do it on purpose, and I apologize for maybe losing my temper. You just have to be more careful now, Vati. People are going to expect a lot from you, including myself.
I know that for sure.
I'm not exactly a counselor. I'm not good at these sorts of things, but if ever you need to talk, if ever you need to, I don't know, tell me stories about your family, get it off your chest, I can listen.
I mean, it's not that easy. Just it's just hard sometimes. Sometimes it's just I can still imagine, and he holds up his hand. I can still imagine just holding my son when he was born, just in this palm right here. I remember. Or picking up flowers with my daughter. Or holding my wife's hand after a long night. I just miss them. I don't know, just maybe not counseling, but I know that there's something that happened. And I just hope that I'm able to help you all with your situations and help. Hopefully, we get Gray home safe. But maybe just one time that if something goes wrong, maybe I can ask for y'all's help. I don't know.
Well, I can speak for the others.
No, I know. Just
But generally, it's my goal to try and help other people, if they're deserving enough. I'll be there, Vati.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, get some sleep. You may need another pair of pants, by the way. Those just don't work.
I mean, this is the only pair I have, and I'm gonna wash them in the morning. Actually, I'm gonna pull out a scroll, and I'm gonna identify it. I have one more spell. I have one spell slot for identify.
Okay.
It's one of the 2 scrolls I have. I don't know what they are.
Remind me where you got these scrolls again?
I believe from the bard woman that I burnt up in a crisp.
Right. Give me a sec. I'll need to look back at our stuff. Man, that was so long ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was. It was, God.
Okay. And can you click identify for me just so I know what it does?
It identifies it. Yeah, I did it.
You choose one object, this is viewed, you learn sparks how to use them, which requires a technology charges. You learn what okay, so you would know. You would know. Okay, got it. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Yeah. And with that, after identifying it, I'm gonna head off to bed so I can get my shit back.
Just give me those pants you need to clean.
I'll do it. It's fine. I kind of weird having another man wash.
When the other man can clean it in a matter of seconds and not use any water, it might be more beneficial.
Oh, right. I forgot you can do that. Yeah, please do.
It's like Vati is the grandpa and then Renee the grandson.
Just leave it on the bush over there. I don't really want to touch it, thank you.
No, I understand. It's pretty bad. I think I ate something.
You don't need to tell me about it. Just, yeah, thank you.
It was pretty useful, though. I was able to toss some of that in.
Okay, alright. Good night, Vati.
I wish I still had my soundboard for this.
Thank God you don't have your soundboard for this.
Okay. I want before Vati goes to sleep, I actually kind of forgot something. Linmar, I want all of you to pick a number between 1 to 4.
2.
3.
3.
Vati already took it.
1.
4.
Okay, so Linmar is 4.
Michelle says I should mute myself forever.
Why?
I've done a lot of shit, apparently.
What?
I did not say to mute yourself forever. I just said mute yourself while you're working because I can hear your fucking scroll wheel while they're role playing and it's distracting.
You can hear this?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Wow.
I could hear it earlier.
Michelle, calm
Michelle,
down.
the most distracting thing is whenever you fucking start typing because it sounds like
Yeah, you know what? I muted myself while I was typing to Peggy, like a polite person.
I'm kidding. Okay. Thanks for the numbers.
See, you can hear that when she's typing.
Thank you for the numbers.
Are we gonna
And
need to remember that later so I can put it
No.
somewhere?
It's fine.
I need to remember it.
I'll put it on my name.
No, don't worry about it. I got it.
Alright, Daddy.
Ugh.
So, as Vati goes to sleep, Linmar, you're still up.
Hmm.
And as you are looking around, you do notice as you look up that that the sky has not changed color.
Mm-hmm.
It is still the same color of the twilight sun as you have arrived, since you have arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And looking up, you see this looming shadow over all of you, and you look to see Rexavim. It doesn't look like he's asleep, but he's still. But you still see his eyes are open,
Hmm.
and he's just perched at the top.
He looks pretty bad, right?
Him?
Yeah.
He looks gashed, yes. But you already see that his old wounds from earlier have begun to close, and you see his skin closing, but there's still a lack of feathers there.
Hmm.
And as you're looking at him now, he is a very imposing figure. The markings on him, where is he? Yeah, I lost it. The markings on him look very close to that of the Archeon.
Hmm. Interesting.
And he seems to be as old as the Archeon, if not a little bit younger.
Hmm. Interesting.
And were you there whenever I described him to you?
I mean, you were describing him to me, so probably yes.
Last time we played? Because I described him last time we played.
Yeah, I think I was. Go ahead and do it again, though, because why not?
Okay. So on him, you see these markings. They're like arched with a dot in the middle of that arch,
Hmm.
all over his body. He has purple eyes with speckles of white in them. He has a cracked orange, whitish beak. And all over his body, you just see riddles of scars, places where his feathers are missing. Old ones. And as you're looking at him, you see a shadow dart towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you glance your head over to that shadow, you see Reverend coming back to you. Yeah, his face has spines on it, like porcupine spines.
Reverend,
Why?
come here.
He just stares blankly at you.
What
Did you eat it?
have you done?
Did you win, son? No.
Are you winning, son?
Reverend just like lands in front of you and kind of like regurgitates the skeleton
Mm-hmm.
of what looks to be a boar.
What?
What?
Good job. Let me fix your face. Get over here.
These are giant needles, by the way. The skeleton of the boar is about a medium-sized creature, and these spines are about, how would you say, 2 feet long,
Do they look like porcupine
all over its
spines?
face.
Or do they look like some other
What?
type of spines? Do they look like porcupine spines or something else?
You're good. I'm lagging.
Oh god.
Okay, can you say that again?
Do they look like
No,
porcupine
it's me.
spines?
It's my ping.
Or something else?
Yeah, they're like porcupine spines.
Would
You
I
can
have-
obviously you don't know what porcupine. I don't know if Linmar would know what a porcupine is.
I've
but
lived in the
you can-
wilds.
Yeah, you can tell that these are spines made for animals that are trying to defend themselves, and these are very large spines.
Would I have any idea what sort of creature Reverend just ate?
No,
Fair enough. Get over
no
here.
idea.
Reverend, let me try to...
But obviously the skeleton
Mm-hmm.
very closely resembles that of a boar.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Reverend, let me help you with that. Get over here.
Reverend like leans over to you. There are about between 10 to 15 spines on his face,
Oh.
What did you do?
mostly surrounding his beak.
Okay, this is
And
gonna...
then there are a couple more on his underbelly.
Ugh,
Is he
whatever.
bloodied?
He's hurt. He's not on death's door.
Okay, Reverend. This is gonna hurt, but this is for the best, okay? I'm gonna grab the closest one and yank it out.
For this, I want you to roll a medicine check.
Okay. Oh, it might be barbed. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. Medicine.
Well,
He's dead. Get a new bird.
16?
Okay. Yes, they were barbed,
Ugh.
but using your cloak, you have the
Cloak of protection.
using your cloak, you use it as a form of a barrier between you and the barbed spines.
Mm-hmm.
It does not rip. Your cloak does not rip because it is magical,
Mm-hmm.
so you're able to pull them out just fine. Reverend, you can tell that he's in pain
Mm-hmm.
every time you pull it out, but you can see that the pain quickly subsides afterwards.
Once I
And
get...
eventually you do pull out all of the spines.
How many you said there were?
There are like 10 to 15 around his face and a few more on his underbelly, closer to where his talons are.
I'm gonna put them in the bag of holding, just for fun.
Okay. In the bag of holding.
And I'm
He's gonna put him in his hole.
gonna try to
In the
figure out...
bag of holding, I'm gonna... Bag of holding put down 20.
Okay.
20 spines. 20 porcupine spines, just put that.
20 pork spines. Okay.
Or, to be more specific, because it is a boar, which however you want to name it, porcupine,
Yeah.
or porcubore.
Porcupine.
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 Porcupine. Okay.
My new character's name.
That wasn't so bad, was it? I'll give him a cure wounds.
He heals.
Alright. Did you at least get to eat everything you wanted to?
Like, nods at you. You can see that he's... Even though it hurt him, it was a very big meal for him.
In that case, I don't have to worry about eating in front of you. I'm gonna take out a ration and eat it for my day's ration, because I don't think I've had one yet.
Okay. As you eat it, you still see a little bit of that in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, as he's looking at you and as you're eating, he just goes inside and cuddles between Lilith and Gray.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Lilith and Gray, you have like Reverend covering you as a blanket.
Oh.
Actually, he would cover all of you because he's a large creature.
Mm-hmm.
Big fluffy.
Yeah, and
Board.
he needs to duck down.
He is the best board.
I'll keep up my watch.
As you keep looking, nothing else happens. Weirdly enough, as you have been told, the Feywild is dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason, you do see, with a 22 perception, you do see wild Fey coming close to you, but maintain their distance.
Mm.
For some reason, looks up at the big hulking
Yeah.
shadow.
Exactly.
For some
Exactly.
reason. Some reason. Can't
sort
put
of
my finger on it.
What sort of creatures do I see? Would I be able to recognize them, or are they just barely on the edge of my vision?
It's very hard
Mm-hmm.
to see a lot of them. You do see these like little humanoid beings with wings on them, almost like fireflies.
Mm.
And then sometimes you see even blurs. They're not taking any form. They're just blurs.
Hmm.
And in the shadows of some places, you do see the glowing of eyes, but no shape before they disappear.
When 4 hours have gone by, I'll get up and go down and shake Blue. It's your turn to watch.
Alright.
Blue.
Hmm?
Do you find it easier to connect with your person here?
My patron, I have yet to try.
Let me know how it goes. I'm curious.
Alright.
I'll go to sleep. Or I'll
after
settle
this-
I'll settle down in front of Reverend and go into a trance.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see
So-
Reverend right now. He's like lied down, covering everybody else
Yeah.
with his wings.
I'm not gonna bother him.
What a fluffy boy. Alright. I guess instead of keeping a lookout like I should, I will try to contact my patron.
Oh,
I'll like
because you can't
stand up.
multitask. That's right. Never mind. Oh,
Yeah.
oh well.
Blue's single track minded. If she's told to do something, she'll probably do it first.
Oops.
So she'll stand up.
Can you repeat
She'll
that, Peggy?
do her
Sorry, I'm
thing.
like lagging.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, give me a. Hopefully. Okay. Can you repeat that?
Alright. So she'll stand up, she'll do her thing and pray to her patron. As she should have before she started sleeping, but you know, whatever. So yeah, she'll give the patron an update, but also ask, can you hear me right now? Because we're in a whack place.
Roll me a D100.
What the fuck?
Kill her.
41. There's no response.
Damn it, it was supposed to be high. Huh. Either they're asleep or that's a no. Oh well.
So nonchalant.
Alright, so can she now continue her watch?
Sure, go ahead. Roll me perception check.
We are in the metro.
14.
All right. As you're looking out, as you're looking out into the forest, you don't really see anything. You see these nice little fireflies, though. They glow not just yellow. They glow purple, pink, blue. And they're really pretty. But for some reason, they don't come near you. But other than that, nothing really happens.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Who's the next person on watch?
The only person that hasn't gone.
You?
Yeah.
Alright. She goes over, she puts a hand on her shoulder, and gives her a little shake.
Is it time for my watch?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna try to crawl out from, like, under Reverend, I think.
Okay.
Blue will take your spot and be like, warm.
Okay, and then just perception. Yes?
Yes.
That'll be an 11 plus 9. Yeah, soft 20.
Soft 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Oop, almost dropped my paper. Need to put you up there. Sorry, I'm looking up something. Soft 20. Alright, this should be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As you're keeping watch, you do see little glows of light. They glow all range of colors. Blue, pink, purple, yellow. And in those glows of light, you see small, tiny creatures with wings. And they seem to be looking at you, but not going anywhere near you. You also see, every now and then, there are tiny yellow eyes from the bushes that just look at you before disappearing again in the bush. You pay no heed to it as you can tell that Rexivum is right above you with his overwhelming presence, protecting you all. But then you hear a rustling in the nearby bush. And as you look towards that bush, these dark reddish orange eyes are peering at you.
Do these eyes look familiar?
What are you trying to get at?
What color eyes do the Kaipines have?
Did the one?
The Kaipines? I don't know.
Oh god, it's fucking lag.
I don't know.
Can you repeat that? That's me
What?
lagging.
What color eyes do the Kaipines have?
The Kaipines, they have black eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, they have jet
Do I
black eyes.
recognize these eyes at all?
I would say no.
Okay.
And they stay longer than usual. And the eyes keep watching you for about 10 minutes. Sorry, I'm trying to... Yeah, Kaipines have jet black eyes. They don't have irises. These eyes are they're reddish orange, and they do have an iris. Except that the iris is is dark red, and everything around the iris is reddish orange.
But I don't recognize these eyes at all?
No, not at all. As you keep watching it, a creature eventually comes out of the bush. You see this looming bear coming at you.
Oh, fun.
It's about it's on all fours, but you can perceive that the bear would be about 8 foot tall if it stood up.
Oh,
and you
that's
see
a big bear.
one giant scar right across one of its eyes as it just starts stalking towards you.
Oh, how lovely.
Are you gonna do anything?
I'm gonna keep watching it.
It's getting closer. It's about 30 feet away right now.
Yeah, just gonna keep watching it. But I'm gonna like start slowly inching towards the group.
Okay. So I'm trying to find the right music here. That's just what I played.
Everyone else doesn't approach. Why do you approach?
Is it this? Yeah, I'll like that. It's 30 feet away right now. And it continues stalking towards you slowly. 29, 28, eventually 25 feet.
At 20 feet, Lilith is gonna get up. Just stand up.
And as it starts getting closer towards you, about 20 feet, and you stand up, the creature stands up with you.
Motherfucker, he's like twice my height now.
And he is very big. Even with dark brown fur covering him.
Oh, it's a brown bear. It's a brown bear.
You see these rippling muscles and long claws on him.
Peggy.
Don't worry about it.
Good job, Peggy.
Don't worry about it.
Am I like in front of the group or like behind the group?
You're in front
like...
of the group. You're in front of the
Good.
route entrance. And even though as it gets 20 feet, 15 feet, you look up at Rexivum to see if he's gonna do anything about it. And Rexivum, with his eyes open, does nothing. Just continues to look. Look at the bear. And eventually, the bear just keeps going towards you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna draw my weapon, but I'm gonna have it like, you know, If it was like a sword, it'd be sheathed, but at my side. I have a rapier. I don't know what you do with a rapier, but yeah, same thing.
It's sheathed. It's like
Yeah.
any other sword.
Okay.
You're gonna let it come towards you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eventually, this figure stops at about between 10 to 5 feet in front of you. And it just looks down at you. And it looks up at Rexivum. And as it looks up at Rexivum, the figure outreaches its hand towards Rexivum in an open palm. And you hear a resounding as you see Rexivum just glide down towards the figure. And as Rexivum lands right beside you with a huge on the ground, you see Rex bow its head down towards the hand of this bear.
Was the paw of the bear like upwards or downwards? If that
Oh,
makes sense.
the palm was facing upwards, but then as Rexivum bows its head, it goes and pats the head of Rex. And you see these dark red eyes glance from Rex onto yours. And you see the snout of this bear curl backwards, curl inside into its mouth. The figure eventually reduces in size to still about 6 foot tall, but it lost most of its hair, and it looks more humanoid than anything. It looks more human than anything, sorry.
Mm.
Basically, think of Wolverine,
Mm-hmm.
like Hugh Jackman kind of body with these sharp features of his face. There's still a lot of body hair on him, and his muscles are still large. But you can see this time that there are a lot of scarring.
So sort of like if you think of like what is it, Lord of the Rings, the guy that was like a werebear, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
Beorn, basically.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, but that's who I'm kind of picturing.
And as he puts his hands down beside him, Rexivum goes back up onto the tree, and he looks towards you. I'm sorry if I scared you.
She'll just slowly shake her head. It's fine.
Now, what do we have here? As he tilts his head to look behind you.
My group.
Oh. You have the owl and the elf. Interesting. I remember you. Ah, that's right. I apologize. My name is Coco Briarmoon. Pleasure to meet you. And he outreaches his hand towards you.
Like a handshake, or like in the similar motion that he did with Rex.
No. He reaches his hand out in a form of handshake.
Okay, yeah, then Lilith will reach out slowly and shake his hand.
By the way, this is what he looked like in his bear form.
Yeah, I was like, okay, alright.
And you are?
Lilith.
Ah, Lilith. Pleasure to meet you. I've seen you before, but I haven't really acquainted myself with you.
She kind of nods slowly.
What? Is something wrong? Did I spook you that much?
No, not at all.
Kind of tilts his head towards you. Really?
It's sort of like a more like a respectful kind of like nodding your head, like, yeah, not, you know. Because if even Rex is like showing this guy respect, then Lilith figured she should do the same.
Huh, well, alright. Anyways. Did you happen to come by any sort of... What were they called? These large birds with antlers on them?
Several of them.
Oh, so that was you.
They attacked us when we were riding on. I think I've heard Linmar use Rexivim's name, right?
Yes. Yes, he did say it.
Okay. They attacked us when we were riding on Rexivim, so.
Oh, and what happened? Well, I mean, I saw their bodies, their corpses.
We dealt with them.
Huh. Rexivim, good boy. As he looks up at Rexivim. As expected of him. You guys did a great job, by the way.
She nods her head in thanks. Just like,
Huh, I didn't expect you to be this quiet.
She just kind of smiles at him like, I don't usually talk too much.
Well, seeing as your party is resting right now, I guess I'll just wait until all of you are rejuvenated.
They do need their rest.
And if you don't mind, you can go back to sleep while I'll keep a lookout for you.
She nods, but says thank you for the offer, but I have gotten my rest.
Sure, sure. Now, why is it exactly that you are here?
We came to return someone to their home.
And who might that be?
A child.
And this child, I'm assuming, is that one right there?
Points at Blue.
Yeah.
Always.
He does point at Blue. Because Gray right now is just hidden behind Reverend.
No, not that one.
Oh. Well,
Does she look like anything that comes from the Feywild?
Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, after all, look at me. Just, going into this bear form, into this human form.
That's true. Have I heard of were creatures before?
Roll me intelligence check. Either an Arcana or religion? Or history. Arcana, religion, or history.
I had the same modifier for all of them.
Then it doesn't matter.
Nat 20!
Yes, you have heard of were creatures before, and this creature specifically is a werebear. And werebears are usually territorial. However, they're not as chaotic as other were creatures. They're more how would you say it? They're more civilized, as you can say. They're not ravages like werewolves.
Yeah.
It's not within their instinct to immediately hunt down and kill and transfer their lycanthropy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you mind if we sit down? It's been quite of a walk for me, and it's a little bit. I don't know, how would you say it? Awkward for us to stand and talk like this?
That's true. She'll kind of just sit down where she is.
And he sits down right beside you,
Mm-hmm.
cross-legged. Like his form is like almost twice the size of you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And he starts like fiddling his fingers. So, how have you been?
All right.
I'm laughing out of game. Sorry.
No, it's in game.
I've been doing well. If I may ask, what is your relationship to Rexivum?
Oh, well, I don't know if you know, the Aeon Zaldaran.
We've met.
Yo, you have. Did you meet the Archeon?
Yes.
Oh, good pal he is. Well, Rexivum and I is what you can say partners. He's my best bud. And he kind of like looks up at Rexivum. God, it's starting. He looks up at Rexivum and gives him a thumbs up. Then you see Rexivum like lift his talon up, and like in the best way that the eagle can do, like a thumbs up. But it's weird. 'Cause you know how they have a talon at the back?
Mm-hmm.
They have like 3 talons at the front. He kind of curls the 3 talons at the front and like lifts up the back foot.
You're much more talkative than he is.
Well, I guess that's why the Archeon sent me out on a mission all by myself. So, I don't know what he thought. Maybe he thought that I could change, but I mean, come on. It's nice talking to people, right?
It is. It's much better than being by yourself, I'm sure.
Oh, that I would know. Being in my
She'll also
bear-
just slowly nods, like, yeah.
being in my bear shape for months on end. Ugh.
Could you not change out of it?
Oh no, I could, but I wouldn't. Not the best idea whenever you're traveling all by yourself, really.
Hmm.
Anyways, what about you? What do you do?
Not much. Currently, we've been traveling in search of a few people. I haven't had too much luck with that, but
Ah, well, hopefully you find them.
hopefully. Hopefully
And
soon.
hopefully you'll take care of them as you would. Gives you like a bit of an acknowledging look.
Her face kind of just like, yeah.
As your face says, yeah, he actually says, yeah. I kind of smell the blood on you.
Was it from the birds from earlier or just in general?
Oh, no. You have a scent of blood.
I suppose it comes with the job.
And that it does. That it does. Huh. He looks up. Rex, old boy, can you go get my stuff for me, please? It's just over there. And he just points over to the general direction.
I
uh,
forgot how much I love this man.
northwards, and you see Rex of them just take off into the air. Right. Well, I did have to. It's a bit weird, really, whenever you have to travel all alone, especially whenever you transform, you know? Like, whenever I transform, I'm not like those druids, is what you would call them, where their body and their materials would shape with them, with their magic. No, lycanthropy is a bit different.
You
So-
leave your stuff behind?
I have to, you know, it's a struggle, really.
Hmm. So do you just transform whenever you need to and then just stay in the same area, or do you carry your stuff around with you?
Oh, well, I transform whenever I need to. And really, whenever I transform, I do leave my stuff in a secure location. Oh, wouldn't want anything to happen to them, especially those damn quicklings.
Quicklings?
Yeah, those quicklings. You know, blurry little people that are quite nasty whenever you come in contact with them.
I have never been here before, so I don't quite know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, hopefully you'll never encounter them.
What
They're
do
a
they
bit,
look like, in case I do?
well, they look like blurs, really. Unless you have such keen sight that you can see something move at a really fast pace.
How would you recommend dealing with them, then?
Oh, definitely by trapping them. Definitely.
Hmm.
I especially like it whenever I make pitfall traps for them. And you know, they're so fast, they're so giddy that they want to go everywhere all at once, and they forget that the trap is set specifically for them, and they fall in a pit of spikes.
Will smiles at that. That sounds like an
Fun?
interesting
Yes,
way
it
of dealing
is.
with them. How do they react exactly?
What, the little bastards?
Yeah.
What do you mean by react?
I mean, are they trapped at the bottom or do they just die?
Oh, no, 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 no. They may be fast, but they're not very healthy. By the time they reach the bottom, they're dead.
Ah. Unfortunate you can't see their response.
No, but I do get to see them watch. I do get to see them fall to their deaths. Little bastards deserve it, definitely.
I'm sure, especially after trying to take your stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And at this point, you see Rex of him, this large shadow just go over you. And as it goes over you, you see a backpack fall down into the arms of Coco. And you see Rex of him just perch back onto the top of the tree. Thanks, old boy.
Old boy?
Yeah, well, you can see how old he is.
Hmm. Are you about the same age?
No, no, definitely. Well, how long have I lived now? I really don't know. You lose track of time, really. Well, especially since time here is different from in the material realm.
Ah.
Oh, that's right. Material realm. You're from the material realm, yes?
Yes.
Well, we need to wake up right now, so can you wake up everybody else? Because I definitely don't want you to come back to your world 1,000 years later.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Lilith will just go over and start shaking Reverend and then just gently patting everyone else.
Did we get a full rest?
Yes. you
Okay,
do.
good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give it a little bit of break. It's more of like 7 hours.
Oh
but
my god. Oh my god. We're gonna come
full
back
rest.
and like it's gonna be like several months, and they're gonna be like, "Well, time to kill Lilith. She's gone AWOL."
Well, time to kill Vati.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
So do you wake up everybody?
Yeah.
So there's just a bear there.
As you guys,
I was gonna say,
There.
thank God I was the one who saw it, not Vati, because Vati would have been like, "Oh, it's a bear," and just fucking kill it. Or
Or you
like
know, you might
try.
have just fucking just shut up.
he would have died. To
I
be
know
honest,
he would have died, but like that's what I'm saying. He would have tried to kill it and then die.
Remy knows that he would have died.
I mean, this guy is literally like on par with Rexivum, I'm assuming. So
So
on par with, if not stronger. I don't know, but they're partners. So
as you wake up,
Vati would have died either way.
you guys see this. Basically, think Hugh Jackman built kind of thing, or The Rock even.
Mm.
Just this bodybuilder-esque form that is really, really hairy
Yummy.
with
Kind of.
really okay with really sharp features to his face.
Who the hell
Coco.
are you?
Hey,
Coco.
Linmar, it's been a while, right?
It has.
Oh, I'm gonna show everybody what he looks like then.
Coco.
You see it?
I've seen better.
Yes.
Not in the
That's what he
mirror.
looks like in his bear form.
I can kick his ass.
Oh, I talked to Rexivum a little bit, and congratulations. So you're part of the team, right?
You're partnered with Rexivum.
Yeah, I mean, can't you see the resemblance? And he kind of like points towards Rexivum, who's up in the tree, back to himself.
What do you mean
No.
resemblance? It's not like they're siblings. What?
Now that you mention it, I can. They're both covered with scars.
And both are built like fucking trucks.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
That does check out now that I think about it.
Yeah, the Archeon kind of sent me on a solo mission for quite a while. That's why I asked for your help earlier with those little mean buggers, because, well, I might have told you a little bit of a lie, but I'm not exactly at liberty to tell you everything. If you don't mind.
Worse things have happened.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Did you get it accomplished then?
Well, let's say I kind of got sidetracked by a couple of Kaipines leaving. But you dealt with it, so I didn't have to. So hooray for that.
Hooray, yes, indeed. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I did get accepted or not. It was a little different, but I don't know.
Really? He kind of like leans towards you. Really?
I'm not entirely sure what it is, to be honest with you. Something about a bridge between worlds, but no, that's not what he said. Traveler
Ooh.
between worlds.
Oh, interesting. So you're kind of taking my old job. Well, that's nice.
I suppose so. Oh, okay. Little context for Blue, I suppose.
Yeah, Lilith was just like has a raised eyebrow, just looking back and forth.
You remember, it was a while ago.
When you disappeared for a few days?
Well, even before that, do you remember that when Droop was leading us to the castle? We passed a bugbear and an ogre having a bit of a tussle.
No, it wasn't a bugbear.
He's a big boy.
It
It
was
wasn't a
a
bugbear.
owl
It was
bear.
an owlbear.
Owlbear, excuse me. One of the bears of this universe. Ignore me. Owlbear.
The one with the scar over its eye.
Ta-da! That would be Coco here. Just having a friendly tussle with an ogre. But, turns out that
Wait, owl bear.
It was Coco, right?
Oh, yeah. You see him like shift, and he grows a snout, but then that snout also shifts into a beak.
Huh.
Yeah, you know. You see it shift back into like a human face. Yeah, like owl-ish. Birds have beaks.
Huh. Huh.
Anyways, that was him. And
Not exactly an owl bear, but sure.
later that
Huh.
night, he approached in the evening and led me to the Feywild.
Is Coco still just like a human head on a bear body?
Yes.
Lilith is just staring at him in like just bewilderment, just wide-eyed and confused.
And he's bipedal right now. Bipedal.
He led me to the Feywild for the first time, and I helped him fight some of those red caps I was telling you about.
Yeah, that was a fun and scary time.
Rex of him would have helped in that situation, I'm not going to lie.
Yes, he would have, actually, but he wasn't there.
Well, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. He reaches his hand to you, and it's just claws. Oh, you see his body morph back into a human, and every time it's so, how'd you say it? Kind of disgusting, really, because you hear bones like popping back into place.
It's super painful transformation is, but
And it's like watching those like really flexible people, how they like bend, how they like do a whole 360 with their arms. Yeah, it's like that.
Well, I'll take his hand and shake it again. What brings you to these parts?
Well, didn't I just tell you? The group of Kaipines, you know.
Right. Oh,
Good job, by the way. There was an arrow on one of them.
I joined the battle late. These guys took care of most of them.
I tackled one of them out of the sky.
And tried to tame it.
Would you say, Lenmar?
I said, and was going to try to tame it.
I mean, I didn't know whether it could be tamed or not.
Well, just to let you know, they're not exactly the nicest.
I learned that much.
I think that's why she was wanting to tame it, to be honest with you.
She just grins.
Well, you can't, really. They're bred for killing. Well, killing Maeve, like Reverend and Rexivum. How is Reverend?
Killing what?
Very hungry, as always. Maeve,
Of course.
Reverend's kind and the Kaipines are sworn enemies, which is why, one of the reasons why I did not allow you to do what you wanted to do.
Well, that would have been nice to know beforehand.
But hey,
sometimes I forget to use words.
you wrote on the back of it. That's pretty impressive. I suplexed one myself.
I mean, first Lilith just gives Linmar this look like, yeah, words are kind of important.
He just kind of shrugs.
You suplexed one?
Oh, people die on me? What the fuck, Discord? What did you say?
You
Why
suplexed
am I
one.
going into 500 ping?
What?
Oh, give me a sec. Can I? My ping is like 500, like
Well,
spiking
yes,
up.
I heard
I'm
that
gonna
one.
switch. I'm gonna switch the server settings from US South to Central.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. We'll see how it goes. What if everything crashes? That'd be funny.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We're good.
I am live. Is everyone else live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see how this works. I'm gonna keep my eye on Discord right now.
Hmm.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You suplexed one?
Oh yeah, how did that happen again, Rex? Right, he took them into the air, and then he dropped them. And as he dropped them, I jumped off of his back, and, suplex, body slammed.
I don't think
Both.
that counts as a suplex if you were in the air.
Well, it does count with my arms around its neck.
Interesting.
Let's just say it was
A flying
from-
tackle.
it was from the top rope.
I don't understand
Bring him
this
up
reference.
bring him up on Rex's old back, and then jump down from his back. Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna glance at Vati. Is he just cowering in the corner? What is Vati doing?
No, he's looking very confused at this point. But he's just looking at this. Like, yeah, just waiting. Shouldn't we be taking her home?
Yes, we should.
Oh, the kid.
Mm.
And it's not the cat, right?
No.
He waves at you, Blue.
Peggy.
What? He waved at you.
She waves back.
Yeah.
No, it was like, meh, and then just crashing noise.
It sounded like you knocked over a desk or something.
Don't worry about it.
Of course. Yeah, what kid?
I'm assuming Gray's just sitting up and like rubbing her eyes and whatnot as she's waking up.
You see Gray kind of like crawl underneath the arms of Revan. Oh, she's a changeling, right?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Are you gonna eat her?
No, definitely not. Maybe Rex. No,
Holy shit.
that's right. Hi, little one. Kind of bends down towards her, even though he's still like 20 feet away from her. You see Gray like rubbing her eyes, and then seeing all of you in front of her right now. She looks perplexed as to what the fuck happened. Am I still dreaming? Hi. And she kind of like waves her hand just ever so slightly. Right.
She can understand him.
Do you
What?
know?
She could understand the hi.
She's been understanding all of you.
Would you know where the village is?
Yes. There are a group of changelings at the Shadow Peak Mountains, living there in seclusion away from everything else.
That's where we were headed.
And I did hear reports of a group of people coming in there.
Gray here was kidnapped. She was in our realm.
So she's one of the victims.
There
Trying to
were
get her
a
home.
lot more.
Unfortunate.
She's the only live one left.
Yes, there were a group of people that came in here. They didn't cross through the Feywild. However, the Changelings do have a link from the Feywild to the material plane in the Shadow Peak Mountains.
So you think they utilized that link?
No. The village that they ransacked is the village from the material plane.
What?
I'm confused.
There are two villages, technically, because, well, as I said, you're taking over my old job. There's 569 ping. Damn it.
Nice.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There are two villages. There's one here in the Feywild and one there in the material plane. Do you exactly know the difference between the material plane and the Feywild?
Not very well.
Okay. Well, think of it as two sides of the same coin. Whatever is there in the material plane is whatever is here. Except different. Maybe more, maybe less.
So any town, any village on the other side is also here, but different.
Not exactly. It's that the changelings, as I have come to know them, some of them didn't exactly want to stay here for whatever the reasons. They didn't want to stay here in the Feywild. They wanted to move somewhere else.
And so they moved to the material plane.
It just so happened that there is a rift within their village, so it was simple for them to traverse between planes, as you and I have, you know. Though I am curious how you happened to get here.
I'm not entirely sure. I've been training Reverend ever since we've parted ways, and we were just walking through a strange piece of forest and ended up in here. Very suddenly.
You see his eyes kind of dart towards Gray.
You think it was her?
I have my suspicions. And at this point, Lilith Gray's like walking towards you, and like you feel a tight squeeze of your hand.
Lilith would hold her hand.
Well, it's just a suspicion. And whenever he spoke to her, it was in a language that you didn't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Did I catch that kind of language?
What languages do you speak?
No, she, hang on. He was talking to her, to Gray in another language.
I'm looking at your languages.
No, I was thinking like I could maybe know what she speaks to maybe comprehend language.
Oh no, it was a quick hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need some time to cast those certain spells.
Okay.
Well,
We should get her home.
my thoughts exactly. He leans back down to Gray. This fucking almost 7 foot tall figure leaning down to like a 4 foot tall girl. And you hear in a different language. What language do you speak, Sylvan?
Who?
Remy?
Me? Not
Oh.
yet.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
one I'm trying to learn, but not
You
yet.
you catch a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear home. And you see Gray nod. Well, since I'm here, do you mind if I tag along with you? I should go back, but it's a free ride back.
I mean, considering your bird is with us, you might as well join us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, Rex. Um, what was the magic word again? Rex, can you just go poof? And as he says that, you see Rex of him look down at him, and you see a glitter in his eyes as suddenly he starts growing into a huge creature,
Huh.
breaking the tree around him, until eventually the branch that he was perched at just snaps and he falls to the ground. There you go. Now all of us can ride on his back, including me.
Well,
Huh.
I may go unreverend. No offense, but
But
well, I
oh
just think
no,
it would be
no,
faster
no!
that
I'm
way.
not going to. I'm not going to break Reverend's old back trying to carry me. No.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm writing reverend.
Oh, I thought you said but. Oh, well.
Mm.
Shall we be off then?
Might as
course.
well.
Yep, we're just gonna hop on Rex's back and then just.
I'll hop on reverence.
All of you hop on his back? Okay. As you hop onto his back, you see Coco actually go back to his pack. And his pack is like, have you ever seen like army people wear their backpacks? Their backpacks are fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how big it is, except made for him, so even bigger.
His pack is like 4 feet tall, and then just like.
No. It's like a traveling suitcase on his back.
Yeah.
You see him actually pull out a saddle. And he starts putting it on Rex of him around his neck. I don't really have anything for you to write on. Oh, I do have a tarp. And you see him he gets out a huge tarp, puts it on Rexivim's back, and he ties it off with rope. So now think of Rexivim having like a cape strapped onto his back with a saddle on his neck.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that would work. Oh, by the way, Linmar, you might want to invest in, a seat.
That is a wonderful idea. Although I didn't see Vexalia or Arya doing it, but maybe she doesn't need to. I don't know.
Well, she's a bit of a, well, as you can see, she's more graceful than me. And her and Floros are more of the acrobatic types. Saddles are just more of a constraint towards her.
Got it. I'll give it a shot one time. I imagine it's a little hard to find those for birds, I mean.
You'll find them. I mean, you ride horses back there anyways, right? Except that you'll have to tailor it around to the width of your bird's neck. Anyways, shall we be off?
Yes.
All of you get on Rexivim's back, Linmar with Reverend. And the rest of you on back, you guys are holding on to the tarp just by your bare hands. However, there's a little bit of Rexiv feathers.
Huh?
You're
They're
roboting
big
a
enough
bit.
for you to hold on. Oh, my lagging.
A little bit.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
I'm saying that you can still hold on to the feathers of Rexivim, even though you're on his back. Because they grew with him, so they're big enough for you to hold on to.
Yeah.
So, all of you start flying, and this time Rexivim takes you up higher, much higher.
Can we still breathe?
Weirdly enough, yes, you can still breathe.
Okay.
Although the air has gone thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're heading towards the mountains.
Yep.
I believe I'm not there.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh no, you're flying side. For the sake of this, I'm not gonna pretend yell.
Okay. Sounds about right.
But he's speaking loud enough for you to hear him.
I said yes.
Hey, you got an orc with you? That's kind of weird, right? Well, not to be offensive or anything, but you know, orcs. Oh wait, no, you're a half orc. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, well, pardon my rudeness for that comment and for not even introducing myself. I'm Coco Briarmoon. And he extends his hand out towards you.
Yeah, I'm too busy hanging on right now.
He's just hanging on for dear life.
Right. Are you afraid of heights?
No.
He's gonna incite you.
X.
Okay.
Was that a deception or what?
Deception.
Oh, let me get my good dice here. Oh, fuck you then. 13.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you don't mind if we're going at this speed, which is probably about close to 100 miles per hour. You don't? Oh, that's good. That's good.
Excellent, boy. Can you speed it up?
He like leans down. You can go a bit faster now. Well, how about the rest of you? Are the rest of you fine? Just looking at you, Blue, Lilith, and Gray. Lilith, you have Gray like in between you. Like she's like below your body right now. You're basically on top of her.
I feel like she's just like in my lap or whatever, and I'm just like hugging her.
Sorry, I was helping my brother with math.
You're good. How is Blue doing, going really fast into the air, really high up?
She's like a kid on a roller coaster, and a kid who's enjoying it.
It's like a dog. Whenever you open the window.
He's not an animal. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Linmar, by the way, this is the fastest you've ever gone.
Yeah, no, I'm probably trying really hard to keep up.
You were trying real hard. You can tell that Rexivum is like slowing it down for you,
hmm
but Coco is like pushing him a little bit, like, hey, you can go faster.
Sorry,
Why don't you
Reverend.
go faster?
So, how's training, Lindmar?
And there's a lot to learn. Reverend and I.
The music does not match. Who fucking didn't tell me about the music? God.
Well, I mean, music was playing. I only meet the bare minimum of my job, man. I don't know what to tell you.
This is why you don't get paid.
Did it even?
Yes.
God damn it! Is it even playing? Is this not gonna play? I swear. If it doesn't, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, there we go. I don't know why there are spurs suddenly.
It's those flying horses. I forgot about the flying horses. It's going well. Reverend and I have a lot to learn with one another. The whole bonding thing was quite an experience.
Hey, that's good. Did she do that little test on you, like really rough you up?
Yeah. Was she not supposed to?
Like, no. She does that with everybody. How'd you do?
Well, I got rid of her bird. At least.
Hey.
Although she kind of murdered me afterwards, so.
Right, she doesn't really hold back.
I think
But
Reverend surprised her, though.
Did they ever do the sneaky moves on you? You know.
Right off the bat.
I see that she still hasn't changed. Although it's just been 1 month. I don't know. I don't keep track of time anymore.
You said so yourself. Time is weird here.
Right, well, congratulations on that. I'm assuming that you got to do the little thingy, you know, sitting down, looking at a bird, going like really hard.
Something along those lines, yes.
Hey, that's great. That's great. That's really great. It took me a bit of time, but that's great for you.
I wasn't expecting anything to happen, and then it did, so.
Me too. Well, no, sorry. Me with him, and he pats Rex of him. But, yeah, that's wonderful. You'll get better at it eventually. It comes to a point where you'll just kind of know just by thinking it.
Well,
Like if I were to think, you know, roll over right now.
does he roll over?
you see that Rex, like, there's an instant where he is going to roll over, but then rethinks it.
He like
And
lurches to the side.
He
for a
lurches
second.
to the side for a split second, and then steadies himself out again, and kind of like, Linmar, you're seeing this because you're flying a little bit above them. To keep up with them. You see Rex kind of look up at Coco like, you little. Oh, that's right. They're not as well versed into. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
I think Fati lost a part of himself back there.
By the way, did you clean my pants anymore?
Oh, I may have left them behind. No, of course I
God
cleaned
damn
them.
it.
That's right. He actually didn't.
I meant to say I did. I would have. I had some time.
Well,
It's
Well,
fine.
yeah.
It's
So
fine.
I had the time to do it, so I would have done it.
Yeah, you would have cleaned it
Yeah.
Hmm.
right before you got interrupted by Reverend.
Yeah.
Well, oh, by the way, for all of you that's there's a flying horse again. For all of you that's with him right now, he's actually wearing his backpack right now, and on his backpack, unlike Linmar, where Linmar has a bow on him, strapped on him, this dude has a giant fucking great axe
Yeah.
on his backpack.
Yeah.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he wouldn't have any weapons because he's like, yeah, claws make it more personal.
No, he has a great axe,
Hmm.
and this is a very big great axe.
Probably like the blade is like the size of Gray or something.
Mm, the blade, kind of half the size of Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? All right. So, as you guys are flying, now someone is walking. Sorry. As you guys are flying, you do see the mountains getting larger and larger in front of you. For those of you that, well, for Jester and Remy, you played Skyrim.
Mhm.
Remember, whenever you walk towards a mountain, you see it just growing larger and larger.
Mhm.
And for the rest of you, Michelle and Peggy, Genshin, whenever you're walking towards a mountain,
That doesn't mean anything to me.
trying to get the waypoint up top the mountain, and you just see how big it is. From,
I mean,
from a distance, it's small, but then
as of today.
I mean, isn't
Well-
that just IRL where you get closer to something, it gets bigger, right? Like,
well, I'm just referencing an imagery for all of you that you should know.
should.
I'm gonna.
Sit
Well,
down.
you get to the base of the mountains, and these mountains are just massive. From the bottom, you see that the very tip of the mountains is actually shrouded by black clouds,
Lovely.
and that on the side of the mountains, the snow reflects the light so much that it looks like a light bulb. Except this time it's tinted slightly in orange and pink color.
Is there anything else we need to know about that lives in these mountains?
Oh, well, wild fae, stone giants, a little bit more other things. Displacer beast, maybe? I've never really been inside the mountains.
Displacer what?
You know, like little big panther cats.
The phrase "little big"
Looks
concerns
up at
me.
cats. And then looks over at, Blue.
Oh, no, not like her, they're bigger. They have like these like little tentacle thingies, you know. You would know what octopus are, right?
Tentacle cats.
Yeah, kind of, except they're dark colors and they like to eat things and teleport. Well, no, not teleport. It looks like they teleport. Shift light, more like it, you know.
I'm assuming we can't train these either.
Well, you can if they like you enough.
She raises an eyebrow. Like, keep going.
As you're still flying, you guys eventually pass. You're still flying to the base of the mountain. You guys eventually pass a patch of land below you, where there are just jagged rocks.
That looks lovely.
Oh yeah, you know, stone giants and everything. Well, the beasts, you have to gain the respect, really.
And you do that by.
I'm not sure. I haven't trained one myself because I already have good old Rex over here who can eat one easily. But I'm not sure. I think I know a couple of people that have them. But I haven't asked them how they did it.
Hmm. Any ideas?
And eventually, well, beat them into submission.
I had that. I figured as much.
Sounds
On your
like
own.
I should not be here in the presence of that. Hmm.
At this point, you guys reach the base of the mountain.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the fastest way to go is by flying up the mountain. So it's going to be a little bit of a rough ride. Oh, that's right. All of you are not used to flying, especially you, Linmar, because you're going to be flying in alone on Reverend. The air does get a little bit thinner, so watch your breath. You know, be prepared for all. I can't really explain it to you. You just have to learn as you go.
It's been a while since I've been in mountains, but I think I remember.
Moving at 100 feet per second. Well, it's going to be almost a vertical fly up, so all of you are gonna have to hold tight. Understood? He looks back at the rest of you on Rexivem's back.
Well, it's not.
I just hear Jester. Alrighty then. Leans over to Rex. Let's go. And you just see Rex, Linmar.
Mm-hmm.
Just suddenly you see his wings just outstretch again, and he just boosts himself upwards straight into the air.
Let's go, Reverend.
And
Slowly.
it is a lot harder to catch up to him right now. Sorry, looking up my notes. So, as all of you are going up this mountain, you really get a beautiful view of the forests around you. The forest that you were in. You see that autumn color for miles on end before seeing a little bit of white close to the horizon. And on the other side of that white, there's green on the horizon. And as you keep flying up, you do see the sun in an eternal sunset, not moving, just staying there, reflecting all of its light and glory to this mountain, which is weird. It's really trippy looking at this mountain. You're expecting white, but it's not exactly white. It's like, what would you call it? It's like seeing like those Macintosh memes. Is it Macintosh? No, not Macintosh. Like a 70s kind of, what's it called? Something wave. You know? I can't explain it. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's pink and orange, basically.
Okay. Peach. I don't know.
Ish.
Vermilion?
I'm gonna have to turn up. I'm gonna have to turn on Rocket League because I have one of my cards in that kind of color.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's an emblem there, so. So as you guys are flying, anything that you guys want to talk about? That's up to you.
I would like to hear more about these little displacer beasts.
They're just big kitty cats, really. I mean, eagles are much better, obviously, right?
How comfortable does Blue seem about the conversation of having cats as pets?
Peggy?
She doesn't seem to mind it because she is considered a tabaxi and not a flat out cat, so she knows that there is a difference and that people have cats, so
Okay, just curious.
nah, you're good.
Blue's just
Are they-
humming as she's flying.
Nice. Why are you grumbling so much?
I don't like this.
That's okay. It will be over sometime.
I hope so.
Never said it would be fast.
Yeah. God, I'm just imagining those zombie sounds. It's like yeah.
Yeah! Child. Okay. This will be fun. As you guys are flying, Linmar, I want either you or Reverend roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Why? Me or Reverend? Which one has the
Yeah.
better save? Which one has the better save? Probably me. Oh yeah, definitely me. Okay. Dexterity saving throw? Oh, I rolled low. Lovely me. 14.
Oh god, I'm lagging. So why is it 900 ping?
Me no no.
What the fuck? Did you roll it?
Yeah, 14. I rolled low.
Okay. Okay.
The real question is how dead am I?
Fucked, big fucked.
Thanks, baby.
I gotta look at this.
Ah, yes.
You rolled a 14?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see this. As you are flying, you suddenly see Rex of him just do a barrel roll in midair. All of you on his back.
Oh fuck.
It's the most horrible fucking feeling as you're flying straight up and then suddenly you get spun, basically. All of you are still holding onto his back because he made the save. However, as Rexavim spins, Linmar, you see a giant fucking rock
Oh my god.
flying towards you and Reverend. And who
Why?
rolled for the deck save?
It was me.
As you see it, you try to pull Reverend up, but Reverend doesn't react in time with you, as both of you are still inexperienced with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And both of you are fucking hit by that rock.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Let's see. This is gonna hurt.
Let's see if I can find a good gift for this.
Okay, that's so lucky. Oh, that's so lucky for you. 4, 6, 13, 19. You get dealt 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is that a lot or a little?
However you want to take it, because how do I
Not
want
at
to do this?
all would
Because
be
you're both
nice.
fighting each other. Let's do it. 19 points halved between you and Reverend. So 9 to you, 9 to Reverend.
Okay.
As suddenly a giant fucking rock splinters against both of your bodies, and you are launched off of Reverend.
Lovely.
Where's my music? Well, I should have kept playing that sound.
Oh my god, this sound starts like it started like one of those like old documentary looking things, sounding things from like school, you know, just the beginning.
Okay, well, as you are flying, the rest of you, as Rexivum straightens out again, the rest of you see two giant figures on the side of the mountain throwing rocks at you.
Motherfucker.
Not even rocks, these are fucking boulders.
Oh, shit.
And just at this point, those of you on Rexivum's back see another rock coming towards you.
I'm
What do
gonna
you want to do?
grab onto
Wow.
rest of them tightly with one hand and then grab onto Gray with the other.
Okay, Vati.
Holding on.
Okay,
There's
Blue.
nothing I can do that will damage these things enough.
And how far away are the creatures do we see?
They're about 100 feet away from you.
Alright, that's
Because
I'm
you're
holding on.
going real close to the mountains right now.
Yeah, I'm holding on right now. That's all I can do.
Blue.
I'm gonna hold on to Rexivum as best as possible.
Okay, so you're just gonna trust Rexivum.
Yeah.
What else are we supposed to do?
By the way, I should be going right now.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Bye, Peggy.
Night night, Peggy.
I'm gonna.
Good night,
Night.
Peggy.
I should have prepared for this. But. What is he gonna do?
Dodge? I would hope.
Yeah. He is going to control Rexivum to try and dodge it again, so with advantage. Okay. Again, as the rock flies towards you, you see Rexivum just tilt himself upside down to let the rock just glance by his underbelly before straightening himself back out. Linmar and Reverend. Linmar, what are you trying to do right now? You've fallen off of Reverend's back.
Well,
The music isn't playing.
I guess I will, well, this is a predicament.
Gee, I don't know what else you could do. Get on his back.
I mean, Reverend isn't near me, is he?
Reverend's falling beside you right
Oh,
now.
beside me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to climb to Reverend, swim to Reverend, fly to Reverend.
Roll me an acrobatics check
Oh,
to see how well you can control yourself in the air.
My plan is working. Linmar will die today.
Oh my god.
15?
Okay, 15. All right, yeah. You eventually get Reverend. You eventually get to Reverend's back, but Reverend is still like spinning in the air, free falling. Roll a dexterity saving throw for Reverend to see how well he can balance himself back out.
So many rolls. Okay, I rolled a natural 17. That's got to be good for something. What's your bonus?
Yeah, okay. That's
Okay,
fine.
23,
Reverend
23.
eventually you pull on Reverend to where he's able to strain his wings back out. And then he sees what's happening and he sees how far Rex of him has gone and he starts climbing back up again.
Fly next to the cliff. Yeah, great idea. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna try to catch up.
For those of you on Rexivum's back, you see another rock getting hurled at you.
All right.
And
peace
at this
out.
point, with another rock getting hurled at you, you actually see Coco conjure up this gigantic longbow in his hands.
He conjures it up
Yeah.
like out of thin air.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this man's a wizard.
It's not like a mist that conjures up. It's something mechanical that folds out of his hand.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like conjured out of nothing.
Sorry, I need to look at the spells that he has.
Oh boy.
Can I see these things?
Oh, okay, that's fun. Yeah, you can see.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's not gonna hit anything.
All right, so he summons this giant longbow, about the full size of his body, and he takes one arrow from his backpack suddenly. And this arrow is basically a ballista. And he knocks the arrow and shoots at the rock. That's with lightning arrow, baby. Let's see, lightning arrow is like 3d8, right? 4d8. Cool.
And then the rock needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No. Okay. That's gonna hit a fucking rock, of course.
Will it? Will it?
Well, it will. Well, 48. What's the damage on the longbow?
It's 1d8.
1d8.
Okay, longbow. Wow.
Wow, wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Can I see these things that are throwing the rocks at us? Oh.
This is why you were giving
Okay,
rocks.
Ryle. Run.
Okay. Yeah, you do see these things throwing rocks at you. And as he shoots his arrow, you see the spark of lightning hit the rock. And the rock explodes into tiny bits and pieces and just flies past all of you.
Okay, so no shrapnel damage.
No.
Okay.
This is why he was giving rocks hit points. I understand now.
Yeah.
Wait, so, okay, if I see one of them, do I see one of them picking up a rock?
Mhm.
I see another one of these
There's
things picking
there's
up a rock.
two of them.
Okay.
One just threw a rock at you, and another one is picking up a rock and getting ready to throw.
Alright, if it's picking up a rock, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at it.
You're gonna magic missile the rock or him?
The thing picking up the rock. I'm gonna try to hit it in the face as like a fuck off.
Okay.
It's
Roll your
not.
magic
I'm not
missile.
trying to do damage. I'm straight up just trying to distract it.
Okay. What's the range on magic missiles?
120 feet.
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get it to drop the rock. 1, 2, 3 darts. Alright, so that'll be 4 plus 5 plus 2. 11 points of damage to its face.
Okay. Okay, yeah. As you send out your magic missiles to its face, the magic missiles puncture its face, and they look like little tiny hairs that have grown out of his face, but you see it just go.
Does it drop the rock?
His face. It does drop the rock.
Fuck yeah.
Vati, what are you gonna do?
Fuck yeah, and fuck off.
How far away these creatures are? Still 100 feet or more than
120.
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I don't want to let go.
And Blue, just for good measure, she's gonna send an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Just to distract these things,
Ooh,
man.
Mom, look, fireworks. Ah! Sorry.
Because I know Linmore has to fly still, and
Yeah.
rocks are bad, so.
12 is gonna hit a fucking rock. She's aiming for the giant, so 26. Okay. Yeah, so after you send your magic missiles to its face and it starts scratching his face, Lilith, it starts picking up the rock again, and you see one of Blue's Eldritch Blast just blast his hand away from the rock, and you see the rock just tumble off of the mountain, off the cliff.
Into Linmar's face.
Wait.
Absolutely. Linmar, speaking of which,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Can I see where the rocks are coming from?
Yeah, you're about to get to them right now. You see them on a cliff side right now, right in front of a cave opening.
Okay. What am I gonna
And you do see a giant fucking rock just roll, barely hitting you.
Hitting me
Barely
or
missing
not
them?
hitting me?
In the start, barely missing you.
Okay. What am I going to do?
You're gonna tell us to fuck off.
Are these giants?
From what you can tell, yes.
Are you actually gonna tell it to fuck off? Oh my god.
This is ridiculous. I'm looking at what this spell does. Just a moment. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm gonna cause some. How far away are they, first of all?
From them to you,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, you were actually going to them right now, because you got knocked down.
Okay.
So, you're about 40 feet away from them.
Oh my god, it's a 10-foot range. That's stupid. Never mind. God. Okay.
Just cast thaumaturgy and tell it to fuck off, because you have like 7 languages.
I'm looking at something else now, because that other thing I was gonna do isn't gonna work. It should be... Okay, I'm gonna try casting Zephyr Strike on myself for good measure.
Okay.
It doesn't apply to Reverend, unfortunately, but I at least am ready. And then I'm gonna have Reverend fly as close to the cliff's edge as he can, so that they theoretically won't see me coming until we're all ready past, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Alright. So you're gonna use Reverend's full movement.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So Reverend does get up to there. But it'll be their turn now. They're still throwing at Rex of them, because they don't see you.
Mhm.
Actually, no. I'm gonna roll for them if they see you.
I'm holding my action if they try to throw a rock at me, just to shoot him in the eye, by the way.
Yeah, tell it to fuck off.
Okay. So, as you're flying upwards, the giant that was hit by Blue's Eldritch Blast is like leaning down where he lost his rock. And as he's leaning down, your eyes meet his. and he starts picking up another rock.
Just gonna shoot him in the eye.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine this is like what they do on a Monday morning. You know, they're just like, have
Yeah,
the coffee,
absolutely.
stretched. Time to go bird watching.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Barely hits.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, barely by their armor class of 27.
That's why I did magic missile.
Okay, 9 piercing plus, because I get an extra D8 from Zephyr Strike. Okay, 9 piercing and 8 force.
Ooh.
9 piercing and 8 force. Okay.
Mhm.
So you shoot at this giant's forehead, and as your arrow pierces its forehead, you see his skin just like rippling from the force damage.
Slow motion ripple across the forehead.
Slow motion ripple across.
Now I have a question. Held actions, I wouldn't get both attacks with a held action, would I?
No.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunate.
Because it strictly says when you take the attack action on your turn.
Got it. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. It's gonna throw a fucking rock at you.
It has disadvantage because I'm right next to it. Right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I was trying
Alright.
to succeed at doing. Oh well.
Does a 21 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, does a 35 hit you?
Those earlier shots, yeah, they definitely fucking hit you with those earlier shots. Okay. Okay. This will still be split. So. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
There's a
That's
difference
fast.
between. There's a big difference between the way I say I'm sorry and the way Ryle says I'm sorry.
He doesn't. I mean, you don't go. No, I'm not. So I think that's the main difference there.
Oh, this is where the fun begins. 15 damage. Bludgeoning
Split.
damage split between you and Reverend.
So
That is split. They dealt 31.
Oh.
Got it.
15 to you, and then 15 to Reverend.
The math is hard.
And then
That's why you have a calculator.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
One of you.
Okay. Let me do math real quick. Oh, baby, a triple. Okay. I will make a dexterity saving throw, and by I mean Linmar. Wonderful. 20 lots.
Okay.
25.
Okay, this time, as the rock just hits both of you and it just smashes against you, you manage to hold on to Reverend. And by holding on to Reverend just kind of powers through the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I need to roll con saving throw.
And that giant
Oh my god.
is...
Okay, well, Zephyr Strike is down.
Sorry. Not really. The other giant is gonna throw a rock at Rexivum again. Oof. Natural fucking one. Okay.
He drops it on his friend's head.
How do I want to rule this? As he picks up the rock and goes to throw it, his hand slips as he's trying to throw it, and the rock falls on his friend's foot.
Yeah.
And Linmar, you just hear As that giant is hopping now on 1 foot.
Lovely.
For the people on Rexivum, you guys are able to just keep going up, holding on tightly, unless you want to take pot
Yeah.
shots at it.
If it's if I see it reaching for another rock, then yeah,
They're not.
another.
They're, like, one of them is jumping up on 1 foot, the other one's like, "Oh shit, are you okay?"
Okay, all right, then no.
Okay. Linmar, what are you gonna do?
Really tempted to try something really stupid. This is a terrible idea. I should just leave while they're distracted. How tall are these creatures?
These are huge creatures. So about 15 foot tall.
Yeah, my idea won't work then. I'm just gonna yeet out of there. And if they start to pick up a rock, I'm gonna shoot their hands.
Alright. You keep flying.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see them kind of bounce. One of them is bouncing up and down right now. The other one's like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And eventually, as they're bouncing up, those of you on Rexivum, you hear Coco go, "Hey, how about we try something, eh? This might be fun." You see him pull out another arrow from his back. And he is going to cast for those of you that are going to help him. He's going to cast Lightning Arrow again. Why not? Fuck it.
I was gonna say, are you gonna cast Shatter on the mountain?
Good idea. Yeah, natural 20. Good.
I mean, I'm not a
Shoots Linmar
bard.
out of the sky. This will be fun.
Oh, max damage. That is an 8. Wow, 2 ones, really? 8, 10.
This is a nice test for Linmar. The girl did the test. Now it's my turn.
What?
Pew pew, big boy.
Oh, shooting me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. You see him pull out a lightning arrow,
Another business.
and as his arrow, his ballista basically, starts sparking lightning, you see him shoot towards the mountain, and you just hear. You know what I'm gonna do. You just hear a resounding against the mountain as his arrow hits one of the rocks that are holding up a huge pile of snow.
Nice.
Completely. And you see you see the snow just shift. And he kind of looks back at the rest of you like, "Hey, hey."
Lilith will just grin at him, like the biggest fucking grin.
Are you gonna do anything, Vati? At Lilith?
I mean, I'm still holding on to Gray, so I'm not. She's my priority, but she's just grinning like, hell yeah.
Blue's gonna help him out. Vati, what are you doing?
How far are they?
They're very far right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just holding on.
But you just did see Coco shoot at the mountain.
Yes, very nice. Let's just come on. Let's get on going.
Oh my god.
Just he doesn't get it, does he? I'm gonna do this. Oh, that was going to be a 9. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Linmar gets out of the giants, is like, whew, gets covered in snow.
Okay. So, as he shoots the mountain, the snow starts moving. And as the snow is moving, you see Blue's eldritch blasts just start hitting the mountain too. And then the rocks just start crumbling up on the mountain. And Linmar, you see above you as you are flying upwards an avalanche.
Why? Why is it? Okay.
But you're nowhere close to the mountain. So, an avalanche starts happening. And eventually, you're able to fly through it. But as you look down, you see the two giants who are starting to argue with each other right now get swept away.
You know what I wanted to do, Royal?
What?
I really wanted to have Reverend grab the shoulders of one. I hop off and hamstring it from behind so that it goes tumbling off the edge. I really wanted to do that.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted to take on a stone giant by yourself.
That's why I didn't do
You
it.
could've done it.
That's why I didn't do it, but God, I wanted to so bad.
Yeah. Oh, I totally missed something to do with them, but it's okay. Alright, so. Eventually you hear Coco riding above you. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Spit out a tooth. Yeah.
Oh, why don't you fly a bit closer here? Let's see. How much does he have left? He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you. At 4th level.
Okay.
How bad are you hurting?
I'm bloodied.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna cast it at 4th level.
No, I'm not bloodied. Just kidding.
You're not bloodied.
I'm not. I forgot how much health I had.
Health is important.
I'm a beefy boy.
Okay. Then he's gonna cast it at 2nd level then.
Okay. Hello, Sky Dog.
D8. Oof. Wisdom is your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna cast 1/2 on Reverend. Oh, not bad. 13 plus. Oops, didn't mean to do that. While I'm doing this, you guys can do other things also. Just do not have any space. 16 points of healing to you.
Okay,
for Reverend.
cool. Wait, for me or Reverend?
16 for you, 13 for Reverend.
Got it. 16 for me. Oh God, I gotta do math again. Thank you.
There you go.
Are there always giants on the edge of the mountain?
Well, you know. They're called giants. Stone giants, they like to play with rocks. Go bird watching.
Bird watching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not fun for us, but it's fun for them. Look on the bright side, right?
What was that phrase? 2 birds with 1 stone? Is that a game to them?
Either
Well,
that-
they didn't hit. They only hit,
Yeah.
they didn't take anyone down, so hey, it worked out.
One bird and one elf with 1 stone is a proper saying.
Well, this time around.
Gray underneath you, Lilith is. You feel a sense of fear in her. Like, why? You get that range of emotion from her.
Why what? Like, the joke? Or
No, like, why am I here?
oh, she'll just give her a reassuring like hug, like it's okay.
Reassuring pat to the head.
Hmm.
What is Vati doing? As you're still
Dying.
flying upwards.
I'm 90% sure Vadi has kept his eyes closed this entire time.
Is that...
He's just been hanging on. Most of the part he's been, because he can't really do much, so he's just hanging on to the bird.
Alright. Well, as you keep flying upwards, you eventually start coming closer to the the black clouds amongst it, at the tip. And what you see before you, getting larger, are rolling pitch black clouds uh, that are covering the tip of the mountain. And within these clouds, there are flashes of arcane lightning.
Is that normal?
Well, I've never really been up there, but I'm sure as hell not gonna go up there, as those clouds are still there.
Does it look familiar?
That doesn't.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was the same thing as like Thunder Tree or whatnot.
No. No.
Should we wait it out somewhere?
Is there any other place that we can go through? As he looks behind, towards Gray, as he's speaking in Sylvan. And all of you, get a picture in your head of a hole. And two birds going into that hole, into the darkness. Ah. Well, are you following me, Lenmar?
As close as I can.
That's really interesting that you can only respond to us with thoughts. Oh well. And you see Rex of him just dive down towards the mountain.
I will
And
follow.
As he's diving down towards the mountain, all of you see that Rex of him is not slowing down at all, and he's going head first into the snow.
She's just gonna hold on tight.
The last
Okay.
word that.
As you're following Rex of him, you see Rex of him just suddenly disappear within the snow as he plunges deeper. Those of you that are on his back, it's like at the beach, you know? You're just sitting down there, and then suddenly a tidal wave crashes into you. But then the snow eventually subsides, and you are met with complete darkness. Do you keep following them, Linmar?
Like, did they just disappear, or is the snow
They went
disturbed?
They went into the snow.
I'm gonna pull Reverend up short. What? Are you okay down there?
Did he stop
There's no
once he
response.
went through the snow, or did he like keep going?
He kept going.
Oh.
I'm gonna fly Reverend back up. I guess this is something, and then go back down and dive through it like Rex of him did. God.
You dive down through, and it's the same sensation. It's like getting hit by a wave. And eventually that wave subsides. The coldness leaves your body as you're just met with darkness.
Can I see?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of which.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Is this the right?
No, it's the left. Thank you, Jester. Thank you.
Good job, Jester. Appreciate it.
Wait, why are you thinking? Wait a
Yes.
moment.
No. So, eventually you do see Rex of him way in front of you right now. As he's flying through this dark cavern.
I'll follow.
Okay. For those of you that can see in the dark, you can roll a perception check.
Alright.
Motherfucking natural one.
Oh my god, really?
Nice.
Perception check?
I got some snow in my eye.
It's gonna be a 15.
13.
Oh, hell.
Schmeagle.
Sorry, what was that again? 13 from Jester.
15 from me.
Oh, 15 for you. Who got 13?
Linmar.
Okay, Lilith.
Natural one.
Damn, you guys cannot fucking see.
We got snow in our eyes, man. We got hit
Yeah,
with
you
the
do.
fucking tidal weight of the snow.
Lilith, because both you and Gray are huddled together, there's snow still stuck between the both of you and you're trying to clean it out.
Mm.
I'm gonna roll one for blue. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Peggy!
God.
Even when she's not here, Peggy is still here.
God.
Okay. Linmar and Vati, you
Yeah.
look down below you, and this is a huge cave. It's spanning from the ceiling where you are at right now to the floor. You probably guess 100 feet. With different changes in the elevation from time to time. But as you're flying through slowly this time, you start seeing movement below you. Who rolled the 15? Vati, right?
Yeah.
You start seeing these humanoid creatures with piercing green eyes.
Damn it, not kitty cats.
Just moving, scattering below you. And as you are flying, you see those creatures eventually start fleeing somewhere, and taking their place is this one large, many-legged creature.
Kitty cat.
No. Hey Remy,
Hmm.
you remember Mandalorian?
Mm-hmm. I knew that's where
Yeah.
this is going.
You start seeing this. I have to make sure what they look like. Yeah. This 8-legged creature
Damn it, not kitty cat.
start crawling on the floor. And this one's gigantic. Actually. As it starts crawling through the floor, everything else that was there beforehand has just gone and hid. And as you keep flying, eventually, in front of you, there's a tunnel. This tunnel just suddenly pops out of nowhere. It starts at the end of a cliff. you see God, how do I want to describe it? You see Rexivum kind of curl up a little bit more, slowing down more as it reaches towards the tunnel. Before eventually, at the very cliff of that tunnel, Rexivum stops. Well, I don't think Rexivum can go on anymore with his size, so how about we go on a walk?
Where's the 8-legged creature?
It's far down below you.
Hmm.
You didn't see it though.
Right.
A walk.
Yeah, it'd be nice to stretch our legs for a while.
On land and get off of Reverend, I guess.
How about the rest of you?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll get off.
Okay.
Vontae's
get
leaping off with joy.
As you get off, Coco goes to the back of Rex and starts taking off the tarp, putting it in his back, and eventually you see Rex just grow smaller and smaller until he's able to kind of fit into this tunnel. The two birds are single file, of course, while the rest of you are walking just fine.
Would
Is it-
Rex and Rex, what's like the marching order, sort of? Lilith would like to be in the middle with Gray, just so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coco can take the lead.
I'll stay in the back.
Okay.
I'll be behind Coco then.
You see Coco kind of look towards you. Vati, are you sure you're not afraid of heights?
Yeah, let's just keep on walking then.
So, well, alright then. And as you keep walking towards this tunnel, eventually you see a stone door ahead of you. Beside the stone door, there are these two holes that have light peering through it. Well, it looks like we've reached our journey. Do any of you know how to open these doors?
No.
Nope.
I don't even know what door we're looking at. So there's a few birds in the way.
Oh, no. You're able to get underneath the birds.
Okay.
Yeah, you were in front of the birds. The birds were behind all of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first, in front of Rexivum will be last in line, then it's Reverend, and then you, and then Blue, and then Lilith, Gray, Vati, and then Coco.
Got it. No, I don't.
Well, I don't really either.
Is it just a
Lilith
normal
will look at Gray.
door?
Gray kind of looks back at you, Lilith, and tugs your hand and starts leading you in front of Coco. And points towards the door. And you see in your head the same image of the same silhouette of a house and two figures.
Lilith will picture the door opening, and
Let's not
then
get music for it. I think this will be it. Sorry, go on.
Lilith will picture the door opening, and then kind of like tilt her head at Gray. Like, how do we open this?
Gray just kind of shrugs. Well, how about we knock first, maybe?
I mean, is this the right place? Is this the time to knock? If so,
I'm pretty sure it is. Last time we came here, their hole was there, not the door.
might as well knock. I'm gonna ready in action.
Hey, have Vati knock.
No, I'm alright. You can go ahead and knock then.
You see Gray still holding your hand, Lilith. Starts walking slowly forward.
Mm-hmm. She'll follow her.
And you hear her put her hand up against the door and just go. I don't know if you heard that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
It was very soft.
There's a moment of silence before 2 spears come out of the 2 holes.
Towards
hear-
Gray.
Yes, towards both of you.
Lilith will immediately like pull Gray behind her.
And you hear a voice behind the door. Who are you? State your business. And that's where we're gonna end the session, because it's
Yay.
getting to be late.
Mm.
I'm a tired boy.
Yeah. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Why?
I'm a sleepy man.
Wait. Is that it for the stream?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Allow me to end the stream properly.